Russian President Vladimir Putin, who is on a two-day visit to North Korea, met his counterpart Kim Jong-Un in Pyongyang in an effort to shore up support, especially military aid, with one of Moscow's strongest supporters in its war against Ukraine. Putin's first visit to the country in 24 years comes as both Moscow and Pyongyang are attempting to jointly build an anti-US front, which the Russian president called a global neo-colonial dictatorship relying on double standards, in an article in the North Korean daily Rodong Sinmun Tuesday. Hello and welcome to The Print. My name is Keshav Padmanabhan, and today I will explain the significance of the meeting between Putin and Kim Jong-Un and how the ties between the two countries have grown stronger in the last few years, especially after Moscow's invasion of Ukraine. The developing partnership between Russia and the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, or North Korea or DPRK, has alarmed the West, especially given the latter's continued nuclear weapons program that poses a threat to its neighbor, South Korea. On Wednesday, the two leaders signed a new treaty with a mutual defense clause called the Treaty on a Comprehensive Strategic Partnership between the Russian Federation and the Democratic People's Republic of Korea, and exchanged the final agreements with one another. According to TASS, a Russian state-owned news agency, the new document is needed because of the profound changes in the geopolitical situation across the globe and within the region specifically. In February this year, at a United Nations Security Council meeting, the United States of America had accused Russia of using DPRK-supplied ballistic missiles at least 9 times in Ukraine, a charge both nations deny. DPRK's latest set of short-range ballistic missile systems, or SRBMs, named the Hwasong-11, first tested in 2019 and designated as KN-23 and KN-24 by the US, has been used by Russia in the city of Kharkiv earlier this year, according to the United Nations sanctions monitors. In October 2023, a few weeks after Kim's visit to Russia, the US said that North Korea had sent nearly 1,000 containers of arms to Russia. By March 2024, the number had increased to 7,000 containers of arms sent from Pyongyang to Moscow, according to media reports. South Korean officials in November 2023 said that North Korean arms exports to Russia include rifles, rocket launchers, mortars, in addition to SRBMs, anti-tank missiles, and portable anti-air missiles. Putin and Kim are the leaders of two countries which face some of the toughest sanctions from the Western powers in the case of Russia and the United Nations in the case of North Korea. Putin has also built a personal relationship with Kim Jong-Un. In February of this year, the Russian president gifted Kim an Aurus, a Russian luxury armored limousine. It was reported that Kim used the same vehicle to pick the Russian president up from the airport on Tuesday evening. According to media reports, Putin has gifted Kim a second such limousine during his current visit to Pyongyang. The gifts of the limousine, which contravene United Nations sanctions, came after Kim liked the vehicle during his visit to Russia in September 2023. Russia has faced tough sanctions, including from the global financial system and asset freezes, to the tune of $300 billion since it began its special military operation against Ukraine in 2022. The US and its allies accused China, Iran, and North Korea of aiding Russia to prop up its war against Ukraine, as Moscow faces material shortages due to the Western sanctions in place against it. For Russia, North Korean military support is pivotal for its operations in Ukraine. Due to the sanctions regime over the years, the DPRK has been unable to upgrade their weapon systems with the latest available technology. However, since 2016, the country has been pursuing the development of more sophisticated missile systems with progressively longer ranges, according to SIPRI. Earlier this year, Russia vetoed the annual renewal of the United Nations Sanctions Monitors, a panel of experts who for the last 15 years have monitored the enforcement of the UN sanctions regime against DPRK. The fear amongst Western officials, according to reports, is the fact that North Korea would in exchange for these arms and munitions sent to Russia gain the sophisticated technology required to upgrade its own missile programs, as well as access to Russian oil and other armaments. Since 2006, North Korea has faced a myriad of sanctions implemented by the United Nations Security Council after it conducted its first explosive nuclear test. Everything from seafood to heavy weaponry, missile technology, agricultural and labor exports, and oil imports have been restricted by the United Nations Security Council over the years. However, this has not prevented North Korea from conducting further nuclear weapons tests. After its first test in 2006, the country has conducted at least 5 others, once in 2009, once in 2013, twice in 2016, and once in 2017. That is all for me today. Thank you for tuning in to The Print. Do subscribe for more such news and analysis.